Greetings, you magnificent mortals! Welcome back to the Nukeshot Media YouTube channel. We are here live at Willow Springs International Raceway for Nukeshot Endurance Series 5.5, the Desert Duel Challenge. Group 4 machinery, 40 laps here in the desert. Plenty of action to come to you today. Joining me in the booth, no beverage this time. Instead, I've had to get Mika in. Say hello, Mika.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Como Reno Espes?
What?
Don't ask.
Oh, Nelly.
Already plenty of marbles building up as we're currently watching CJ go wide and off the circuit. Oh, and he really messed that up.
I say, cue the AC/DC music, I'm back.
Typical. Yep, of course, good having you back. Apologies to all the viewers as well. We didn't have a stream last week. That was due to, unfortunately, a lot of entries having to cancel due to various reasons last minute. But the Super Hybrid Showdown will be coming back in the new year, in January, hopefully. So don't worry, we'll still be able to see that event later on. But today, of course, the Willow Springs International Raceway, the big Willow circuit, of course, around 2.5 miles or so. Very interesting circuit, very little margin for error, runoff pretty much extending for miles. Mika, your thoughts on this particular circuit? It's very high speed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite difficult. If you get one wheel off, yeah, well, if you have a four-wheel drive car, it's easier to keep on the grey stuff than a two-wheel drive car. Usually because there's just desert. Yeah, there's desert. It's easy to lose the car, especially on the last corner coming out of the coming onto the pit straight, which I guess someone is gonna drive into today, just spinning and getting reset. I'm expecting a lot of carnage, as I am almost doing right now. Oh, never mind.
Cool. Nice having some of the entries here today. Again, not an overly packed entry list, but hopefully some more people on the way. And potentially both me and Mika also racing today. We'll have to see how that goes. Currently watching Crazy John, nice having him back. Of course, one of the front runners typically in the Nukeshot Endurance Series. He's currently the fastest on circuit by 0.3 of a second, or 1:16.1 in the practice session. Nilsman here as well, in the Honda NSX that he's ran in, I believe, the GT MES series before. That's a throwback livery. Well, of course, the Nukeshot Endurance Series Group 4 number board. Nice seeing that grey and white machine. John wandering, running a little bit wide, doing that rally cross as you was explaining earlier, Mika. Good seeing him back again though, this time using the Ferrari 458. I believe that's a fair bit more stable than its Group 3 counterpart, so we'll have to see how that does. The teammate at Goldenberg Motorsports, Amuda, is currently in the pits at the moment, but they're here too. Good having them here as well. Mika, there he is, in a BMW M4. That's a Nukeshot base model. Oh dear, oh dear. Cuss the commentator straight away.
Cut that out, cut that out.
It's live. How am I meant to cut it out? Look, Jack Wilkinson up there on the cherry picker.
Yeah, hey, Big Wilkinson, my man. Big Wilkinson.
Big Wilkinson.
Hey, yo, Big Wilkinson, my Donny.
Oi, big up Wilcos and that.
Cut that out.
Myself
Switch camera
here.
real quick.
Yes, here I am in the green machine in the pits at the moment. We'll see if I race later on. The Joe 2 guy, only front-wheel drive car, I believe, here today. Will have its drawbacks off the grid start, but given its high-speed nature of the circuit, I apologise for everyone's ears on that occasion.
I'm so sorry. I just lost it. I was like, oh, Nelly.
Oh dear. But of course, Joe has an advantage because the front-wheel drive cars tend to be quite good on the straights, and there aren't really that many low-speed corners here. Maybe a couple towards the beginning of Sector 2, but not overly slow. So they have the momentum, so that could be another car to watch out for. It's not really showing his pace yet, so we'll see how that goes. And at the moment, think there's just Rotary as well, who's in a Subaru WRX, but he's not on circuit at the moment. I'll just check. Oh no, he's left the lobby, but he'll be back in a second, I'd imagine. Hello to Kai Bones Jones. It does say Jones twice, Mika. I'm not being weird. Hello to you.
I was calling you stupid in my head already.
Shut up. All right. Don't be dissing me. I'm the main host here.
Looks like I should be.
Yeah, in fairness. But they say that they'll be joining soon as well. Be nice having you along. Qualifying, I believe it's actually scheduled to start quite soon. I might delay it for a few minutes, we'll see. Yep, qualifying was meant to start a minute ago, according to the schedule. Now, I'll just... I think I'll start it now-ish. We'll see how it goes. Mika, you wanted a setup, didn't you?
Please.
Well, that's too bad, because I'm probably really bad at this. Why on earth? That's probably...
I have one on here, but it's fine. I haven't done any practice yet either, so...
177... I don't think I was maxing out on the straights earlier. Maybe a bit firmer, maybe? We'll go with that. We'll see how that runs. Oh, what have I just pressed? That's what happens when you go into the options button, folks. Really not sure what's happened to Rotator.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, my TV's gonna shut off.
Well, qualifying's starting now, so you better get that sorted.
Fixed it.
It's gonna be 15 minutes of qualifying here today, as per usual.
Baby.
Let's see how this goes. I should also warn, on the telemetry, if my throttle doesn't look like it's fully on, that's the controller's fault. And also if I pull to the left slightly, that's also the controller's fault. But we move. Here we go. And yes, I also
think this is my first GD Sport qualifying in a year.
What, first one of 2020?
Yeah.
Well, we've made our way past CJ, that's the only overtake I'm going to do today. Amuda's liked my activity.
ACC things in there.
Oh wow, I'm actually drifting. That's slightly concerning. I think I've got a lot of rake on this, but we shall see how it goes. Slipstream's going to be another key, I think, around here.
It's
behind Joe at the moment. John Wondering's directly behind you, it says on this. Good old Jono. Oh, there's the throttle acting up. That's going to kill me on the straights. Straight away. Running wide. Well, actually, this gives me a good opportunity to give you guys a bit of a lap breakdown, I suppose, since I'm on circuit myself. So, start finish straight, starting the lap. Turn 1, where do you want to brake? Around 75 meters. Try and hit the apex.
There's a car go.
Oh dear, I just saw the mini-map. Also another warning to Mika, not just abusing track limits, but also abusive language.
I said Jaffa cake.
Okay, Jaffa cake.
Oh, Jaffa cake.
Well, welcome back to the Yogscast. I was doing a lap breakdown before that happened. Now, 2 minutes and 30 seconds gone in the qualifying session. Plenty of time still. Hot air balloons around. I'm sure there's many a Jack Wilkinson in those.
Big up all of them. You know what? I think I'm gonna start from the back.
Okay, I tell you what, Mika, you can do the running for the times and stuff as people go across the line then, if you're gonna do that. I'm probably gonna end up starting at the back anyway, because I'm so...
Yeah, no problem.
I think this is the first time we've done a lap this month, I should say. Currently, Joe...
This is the first time I've done a lap in this year.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, ACC things and that. Hey, big up. Real sim things.
Joe currently the fastest.
As Joe has set a 1:15.
You sound shocked.
I am. I'm flabbergasted. Has he done some witchcraft corner cutting?
Not from what I can see.
CJ has done a 1:15.4. Nils a 1:17.1. That's a big gap. Ready for 1:17.
No. Why?
Lad, you're already quicker than I am.
Oh dear. Off to the pits. I'm just checking the radar.
Buddha 1:17, 1:18. John Wonder in a 1:19.1. And me, nothing.
Back on the super softs. Honey, where's my super softs?
Honey, well, my super soft.
I already said that.
I repeat, me funny.
Hey, look, it's CJ. Being fat. That's normal. Just kidding, CJ. We all like you. Well, most of us anyway. Some more lap times about to be set. I believe Joe is going through the final sector. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mika.
Indeed, he's coming through the last corner now. Coming up to the pit straight. Oh, and he's at a bit of a wiggle there. So he's going to set a 1:16.8. Not the lap Joe was expecting. Go on, Red, just pick up the pace, lad.
I've just let CJ go by, alright? Leave me alone,
I don't
it's
care.
an outlet. Gotta get a late apex here, but it helps to get an apex at all. It also helps not to do what CJ just did there.
Go off track.
Wait, I let him go by and he came into the pits. What a selfish peasant.
Has Nils also gone off again?
Ah, yes. The lack of grip. On super soft, no less. No, should have gone
Big
for
up.
comfort.
Gamersubs.gg. Keeping me energized. I'm bored, I'm gonna set a lap.
Fair enough, G.
Did you send me the setup?
No, I didn't. All of that and I didn't even send you the setup, that's funny. Hashtag prank nation with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a bit mugged off.
My setup's horrific though. Like, it's so bad.
I'm gonna try this one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel mugged off.
You'll still be faster than me, don't worry. Oh,
No.
Amuda seems to have gone off. I need to get a late apex here for a good run on the straight. Controller! Oh, that's the pulling to the left I was on about earlier. Of all places it could do that. Oh, you could have gave me a slipstream, you fat peasant.
Oh, I'm coming up back on the track! I'm just gonna wait here for a bit.
Oh
Is it safe?
dear.
Yeah, it's
It's
safe.
happened again. Oh, okay. Everything is awesome.
Everything's gonna be alright. Don't worry.
I think that, yeah, that's a different song, but alright. We're mixing up our references here today at Nukeshot Media.
Oh,
What on earth are you doing, Mika?
I clipped the inside corner. But I just went to a different dimension.
Mansions and that.
On that world of an imagination.
Okay, I'm coming up to a new sector marker. Let's see. Am I improving? Survey says.
Oh, this stream is so meme.
The meme stream, as they say. Right, can I avoid running wide this time?
Meme review, Gran Turismo, one joke. Buy ACC, way better.
Hashtag not biased. Hashtag voice crack, shut up. Oh, you shut up! Oh, this is what I have to deal with all the time from this
my
guy.
man Mickey joining me in the booth today, isn't it?
Oh dear, our third co-commentator.
Oh my god. No, Reddish, you will always be a Reddish.
I'm well aware.
The one big stupid one, but...
I'm gonna see after qualifying.
rephrase, one big fat one.
I'm gonna see after qualifying if I can do some setup changes. That might be of some use. Or maybe it's just me being... Yeah, it probably is just me being bad, isn't it?
I'm not much quicker. Don't be surprised.
I'm actually up a little bit on my time at the moment. Okay, late apex.
Wait,
I can
the
carry
BMW has 6 or 7 gears.
7.
Oh, that explains why I'm topping out.
No, that explains why I'm not even getting into 7th, really. I can carry more speed to the corners, it's just a case of... I don't want the car to pull left again. What time you got so far, Mika? I've done it 17.2.
I've done nothing.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess a 118 or 119.
Amuda's just gone faster than me by 0.2.
That is very mad.
Now, well done, Amuda.
Yeah, big ups.
I shall betray you later. Wait, what?
What?
I don't
See,
know.
I said it, a 119.
You're still technically ahead of CJ at the moment. No! I've been looking at the leaderboard. Oh, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, folks.
That's all, folks.
Okay. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Oh, someone just
Well,
span. Who was that? Let's see who that was that just span. That was...
It wasn't me.
It was Amuda, actually. He's off in Sector 2. He's got rear damage and suspension as well. There he is. Bouncing around on the sand. There goes Joe. Joe, currently the fastest in the session. As somewhat expected, the front-wheel drive Audi coming on strong. 0.7 faster than CJ in the Porsche.
I'm so bad at this game.
I was
Nelly,
gonna say
Nelly, move.
I'm gonna have to wait until these guys are onto the straight, just so I don't glitch them.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I need another setup. This is bad.
Yeah, same with mine. What is up? Drama alert nation. I think that. Is that all the front aero that there is? Oh, bother. I'm gonna reduce this again. I think it was that. Anti-roll can go a bit higher. Oh, actually, six and 8.
Oh, I flew.
Oi. Watch the language again, Chief.
What was it called again?
Jafficates?
Escape velocity.
Ah, escape velocity, of course, that one.
Or GNS insurance.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get another lap then. No.
I just need another setup.
You know what? I'm gonna screenshot you mine now. It's gonna be bad, but it's something. Professionalism here. How to solve front tire? It's not the tire wear that's the issue. It's just a general lack of.
By steering wheel.
I would say shift the brake balance towards the back, generally speaking, but also yes, a wheel. Still, that 7/10 gap between CJ and Joe. Interestingly enough, CJ went back to the pits and therefore has got more fuel on board again.
Ooh, my breath's stinky.
Stream dead? What do you mean the stream's dead? The stream's fine. It just went into that mode because I was sending a screenshot or whatever. Luna, don't worry about it.
Donut.
No, you.
No.
Okay, Nils is going to be the closest one to the line. Does he make it? I'm going to have to see. Checkered flag? Does he cross the line? Yep, he does. Okay. So they'll be the last to cross the line now. Let's see. We're currently watching the Joe 2 guy in another throwback livery, the Audi TT, the classic, slightly on fire racing, red with the black stripes.
Red.
I'm very surprised no one else went for a front-wheel drive car, really.
Do you know, Jeff?
Well, he doesn't improve on his time, but he's still 7/10 faster. CJ making his way through the final complex. John Wondering is about to come across the line. He's not on throttle at all. Fair enough. CJ goes to the pit, so it is just Nils on a lap. Nils currently with a 1:16.0, looking a little bit behind on pace compared to Joe and CJ, but we'll see, They cross the line, it isn't an improvement, and that is qualifying.
Do you run your
No, I don't run, I'm fat. No, I'm joking. No, Oh, the gearbox. I max out at 169 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers.
No, you run stock. Or...
No, I don't. I don't run the stock gearbox. No.
It's okay. I don't care.
No, fantastic. Wait, what was my I need to get on track. I need to follow my own protocol for once. Well, that was qualifying. Congratulations to the Joe 2 guy for absolutely annihilating everyone. Unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Okay. Nils says he'll be right back. Again, Rotary, is he having internet issues or something? I don't know. Let's edit the grid order. I can just put myself on pole, that'd be banter. Okay.
I will be lost anyway, so...
Joe, CJ, Nils. Joe, CJ, Nils, Amuda. Joe,
Wait.
CJ,
Do we have
Nils.
to change... We have to change to a different compound, right?
No, it's not GTMES.
I don't know.
There's no rules on tire compounds. There's no rules on tire compounds for this.
I actually might want to race in cockpit mode. Because that's the only mode I race in.
Okay.
ACC tanks. Just ACC tanks.
Amuda,
Get into it.
Amuda, me, John, Mika. Amuda, me, John, Mika. Okay, that should be the right order. Oh, I'm gonna be such a hazard on circuit, but that's...
Oh, fam. I'm worse, believe that.
Gonna just take another screenshot of the grid order to be safe. So it's gonna be Joe on pole, lining up alongside CJ. Row 2, Nilsson... stupid thingamajig. Nilsson Amuda on row 2, myself and John on row 3, and Mika all by himself on row 4, provided that we don't have anyone else. I'm just gonna check Discord and such real quick, just to see if anyone's around, or square, or triangle.
Oh yeah, and before Reddish forgets to do it, don't forget to press like and subscribe because Reddish is desperate for subscribers.
I mean, that's one way to put it. Also, another thing, something I'd probably plug more than that actually. I've remembered to add it this time. That as well, I suppose. I only post stuff to do with the channel on the Twitter, really. But yeah. Also, there is a link in the description to the GT Planet thread of Nukeshot Endurance Series 5.5. So if you want to take part in any of the events coming up, then be sure to submit an entry post over there.
Wait, do we know anything about strategy, Reddish?
That's my input.
We might just need to figure something out along the way.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We're racing as teammates again.
Oh,
that's
ew, go away.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Oh,
disgusting.
Maybe. Disgusting.
Hello to CJ in the chat, by the way. I didn't say hello earlier. Hello to Amuda, John Wandering. Half the race gone is here as well. Hello.
Oh no, I'm about to make an absolute fool of myself.
He says wrong account. Oh,
there
dear.
go my hopes for being in TSR. No. No, Reddish, I won't leave you yet.
Oh wait, pipe down. No, we've got Mika on a ball and chain in a basement somewhere. It's calm.
Help me!
Send help! Oh dear. Well, should be some juicy action coming up. Not often that you get to see me race, I suppose, live. It's normally just from the commentary aspect,
Flawless
so it's going to be... No, there is not going to be any flawless victories for me today, although I know you're referring to this.
I have flawless victory, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I was showing on the screen. I was using my cursor. Hello to Mr. Huizen. Hello, Mr. Huizen.
Hausen.
Huizen. That's what it is.
Hausen.
Haven't you heard of the Whelan Engineering Cadillac?
No.
Yes. I am racing. I assume it was you using the Half the Race Gone account then. Nice having you around. Hammond! Great banter.
Haven't you blithering idiot?
I'll allow you to say blithering idiot.
Yes. Yes.
Who was that? One of the marshals waving the flag. Green flag.
It's
There's someone
me.
that's gone off in that sector.
Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. Is there going to be a copyright strike on that?
I don't know.
Come here, you stupid.
You know what?
Charger.
There is going to be a copyright strike on. Let's get ready to rumble! No, I'm joking. The Roadster Rumble was a couple weeks back. I don't even think we said that back then. We should have. CJ in chat again. A valid point, Mr. Huizen. You would be very much welcome to join us on a return. However, I understand you're probably quite happy with the iRacing. The racing on the internet, as they say.
Mad.
But yeah, good you keeping in contact with the stream and all that as well, though. Are all these peasants ready? I don't know. Well, no one cares what you think.
Is Rotato back?
Rotate? Did he leave? No, he left the lobby, but he's not come back. He hasn't messaged me. I'm only gonna assume he's having some internet issues or whatever. We'll see. We shall see. Who knows? Huizen for 2021 GT7 return. Who knows? Probably not, but we'll see. What am I doing? Let's start the race. There's an idea. Have a good race. Everyone except Mika.
You're welcome.
Why are you saying you're welcome? You'll literally thank
I
you.
have no clue.
Oh dear.
I have brain damage.
Don't need to tell me
Yeah,
twice.
I have brain damage.
Anyway, it's race time.
It's race time.
It's the Nukeshot
Duel Grand Prix.
Do you mind? That's my job to do that. It is Joe on pole, CJ in second, Nils third, Amuda fourth, me in fifth, big up me, John Wandering in sixth, and Mika rounding off the grid as he normally does.
I don't know.
Now the BMW normally has a quite good launch, but I'm going to mess it up now because it's false start. Green, 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 and the cars are off.
Oh, I was in second.
Okay, it was Mika that messed it up. There we see the front wheel drive Audi TT of the Joe 2 guy messing up off the start, or just can't put the traction down. Not really a mess on his part. I am being an absolute spoon through turn 1, not taking any speed whatsoever. Alright. This corner is similar to spoon. Double apex technically. At least that was how it was described back in GT6.
No, I'm not going to stick with that.
Ah!
Oh my god, how are we still side by side?
I'm literally just drifting.
I'm not lost, I'm second to last.
Oh, this is terrifying. I am so sorry in advance to everyone. Joe, looking to make a move on Nils. He looks to the outside, going onto the straight. I'm nearly bump drafting Amuda. I pull alongside nearly. Can't quite get there. Can't quite get the gap to find the slipstream as well. I think, is he losing his space? No, can't make that one work. Joe does go ahead into second place. He'll be trying to hunt down CJ. Can I make the inside line work? Oh, it's going to be risky. No, I ain't trying that.
Oh no.
That's a death wish. Mika. Oh, Mika having to defend from John Wandering. Look at that in the background. Is he going to get a run on the straight? Good old Jono. Long John Silver. Although his car's white today, not silver. Onwards! I should also say the BMW is quite bad on fuel. And I use also gearbox. I'm purple in sector 1!
Everyone is!
Oh, wait, I'm actually getting some... No, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say decent lines.
Oh,
That's not going to go well if I say that.
Oh,
And then you're the one sliding. The tyres are up to temperature now. I think that's why I was sliding earlier on. I've got a bit more of a
I'm
gap
driving
to
the
get
widest
around.
car ever.
Go on, Mika. Actually, no, go on, John.
Wow.
Should I go for the outside line.com? No, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing, checks for free. Oh no, Amudar, I'm so sorry. Okay. He managed to hold on to that. Am I glad? I was going to get a 15 million second penalty. But
Side by side on the straight.
it's a good thing that my controller didn't pull to the left then as well. Oh, he's gone off! Amuda's gone off! He rejoined safely, but he's got dirty tyres, and I'm going to have a run on him as we go through this corner to the inside. No! Yes! No! Not quite. Meanwhile, Joe has managed to catch up to CJ, as someone expected in that Audi. Now he's up to speed. Be interested to see the tyre wear comparisons between those guys. Contrasting lines through this second sector.
Oh, I've absolutely made a fool of myself.
Don't we do that anyway?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh. Oh, he's breaking the slipstream. He's breaking the slipstream. Bumper cam, or technically roof cam, to the outside. No, I haven't got to run anymore. Bother. No, it's gone horribly wrong. I knew it.
Oh,
was.
I just see someone go wide.
Yeah, I ain't rejoining the racing line.
You're there.
Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Hello there.
General Kenobi, you are a bold one. Bother!
Yeah.
It was going so well. Let's just repair the damage.
Into the pits?
3 laps in, and I've already had to go into the pits. If it goes horrifically wrong, I can just back out and go back to commentary. We'll see. For now, I'll stick with it. I'm not blame the controller as I usually do for that.
Wow.
Mika still in 6th. Wait, hold on. You've been overtaken by John Wandering. You was in
No, he was ahead of me. I overtook him, then he overtook me, then I overtook him, then he overtook me.
Oh, so
then I made a mistake.
Some great battling going off then.
But I'm closing up.
As I believe we're about to see an overtake on the track map between CJ and Joe. CJ probably going defensive as they go across the line onto lap 5. Does Joe make his way past? Oh, it's very close on the track map. I think CJ just about managing to hold on to the position for now.
Oh, that was a big snap. But I managed to survive.
Talk about distracted driving. Speaking of which...
I'm second to last.
More stuff in chat, just reading through it. CJ still holding his own as they make their way through sector 2, the circuit. You can just about see some of the cars ahead. From where we are. Very far behind, I know. But still. Can I beat Mika? That's the real question.
Yes.
Probably not. No. This is me with
off again.
I've made a mistake already. Like, come on. There's no way I'm not making at least 15 more. Oh,
I've learned from my time in ACC. Come on. Consistency is key. Ezreal close up another second to me in one corner.
Yeah, consistency is key.
Shambles.
Great banter. I actually am catching a little bit. That's surprising.
I'm not quick.
Well, neither am I.
Simcates are not my thing anymore.
CJ is still managing to hold on from the Joe 2 guy.
Oh, it snaps on the outside of the corner every single time.
Apologies for my horrific racing lines. But still, we move. We're moving at 138 miles an hour. New personal best lap.
What was it?
1:17.2.
Oh yeah, you're 1.2 seconds quicker than me.
Oh no, okay. Oh, that was the controller pulling to the left again at random. Someone's gone off. Who's that? Is that Nils? No, it's not Nils. It's Amuda. Amuda's Sven. So we've got nearly a 3-car battle for 4th, 5th and 6th, as CJ is still managing to hold off Joe. It seems that CJ, with that rear-wheel drive Porsche compared to the front-wheel drive Audi, is managing to gain time on Joe through that middle sector, and Joe gaining it back on the higher speed last and first sectors. And also the tyre wear not really letting Joe stick with him through that turn 2. Very long left-handed sweep, no, right-handed sweep. I know my left and right, shut up.
Can you?
No.
Don't you have 2 left hands?
I have 2 left everything. Don't ask what that means.
I'm not even gonna ask more questions.
I just randomly come up with this stuff on the spot. I don't know, alright? Voice crack McGee back again. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Yeah, 18.0 now. Getting there, slowly but surely.
Will Joe have to do an extra pit stop due to tyre wear? That'd be interesting to know. He's a bit further behind than he has been for a while.
Oh, Muda's gone off again!
Oh! Unbelievable scenes. And he's still in 4th. Why have you not overtaken him?
Nah, he went off for a little bit. But I'm right on John Stillbone.
But you can just about see that up ahead. Mika's in that red car. That red dot in the distance.
Well, I'm looking for a gap which I can't find.
It's difficult. Again,
Use 7th gear.
CJ seemed to get even more of a gap over Joe. So while Joe had the 1 lap pace, CJ seemed to have the race pace due to the tyre wear.
Some juicy stuff.
Okay, I think the other controller is, it pulls to the left on the brakes. This one pulls to the left on the throttle. I've got 2 dual shocks and they're both messed up.
Have you thrown them?
No, I haven't. It's just, I've had them since I had the console, which was when GT Sport was released, like 2017. And they just get a lot of use. I do have the wheel, but I'm more dangerous on the wheel, is the thing. Not to mention slower.
I can't get past John.
John, keep holding him up. It's working a treat. Okay, I'm gonna... As much as it's probably not gonna be good for the street... Okay, what on earth?
What have you just done?
Okay, that was Prime, the controller, just sending me straight on by pulling left. I've got engine damage for...
I just see the time spike.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to call that.
Ooh, it was a bit
I
scary.
am the first retirement.
Oh, what a scent!
We're gonna have to watch this.
Oh, he's gone off.
Watch this! Hold on.
Watch this! I feel a bit dodgy for that, you can have it back. I felt a bit dodgy for that.
We're gonna see if we can get that on replay.
But the undercut is working a treat!
Here it was, Mika essentially doing what I did to Amuda earlier, but John Wondren actually going off the circuit. The juice continues. Mika does manage to get back ahead. Let's see how he managed to do it. Do it! So, it was the switch back through turn 1. He managed to get a fantastic run on the Ferrari. Again, the banked corners on this circuit really allow you to use those contrasting lines. And in these Group 4 machinery that aren't as reliant on downforce, less sturdy air, it really allows you to make some interesting line choices.
That was very beautiful.
Yes, and I'm glad that we caught that live here on Nukeshot Media. CJ still in the lead, nearly a second gap, so he has broken the slipstream. Let's check in on the tyre wear between these guys. CJ's tyres shot. Joe's not as shot. And they're both on the...
I just noticed mine.
Well, they're still worse on Joe's car, but not as bad as we'd expect. Of course, the rear wheels are just casters, basically. They're doing nothing but keep the car going a straight line, so that's pretty much no tyre wear on the back. Nils, he's having the time of his life. He's pretty much doing it himself. Hot lap session. Oh, hot laps in the desert here today. See what I did there? It's almost like I've done this before.
Yeah.
Amuda seems to have lost a bit of time. Did he make a mistake?
He cut the grass again. Grass.
Grass. Where are you seeing this grass, my guy? Here we go.
Like sand.
Here it was. And again, that hill, throwing the car. So that's the third mistake that we've seen from Amuda in that same sector. He seems to be struggling a little bit. Maybe it's the Ferrari, maybe it's just his driving style, difficult to hook it up. Well, we still have the 3-car battle here, and the 2-car battle up ahead for the lead. Although again, CJ continuing to extend the gap. 2 seconds now. Continuing to extend through the acceleration zones. Joe out-qualified him by 0.7 of a second, so we know the pace over 1 lap of the Audi is extremely solid, but it just can't do the stints. The tyre wear seems too much for it. Makes you think if Joe's going to switch to a harder compound just so he does less stops and then less time in the pits. Could be an interesting call. Closing up again, I believe that's Mika to Amuda. In the slipstream range, we're going to go on board with Amuda. We've got some team radio here, live with NS Mika 46.
Ah!
That was the team radio. Closing again through that final corner, contrasting lines. Take a drink every time I say contrasting lines this stream. Phrase of the day. There's the slipstream break. There's the defensive move, comes back across, that's fine. John wandering into the pits. That is looking set for a 3-stop at this rate. He may have picked up damage, actually. No, he didn't. So this is a strategic call, him going into the pits. We'll see how that one develops. We're going to go back to the battle for 5th. Mika to the InsideLine.com for everything NES. Oh, contact between the two of them as they make their way through Sector 2. Mika nearly runs off the circuit where I binned it. And Amuda manages to get back past. Will there be a further run by Mika? He looks to the outside, but really he needs to drop back and get a bit of a slipstream run. Cough, cough, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I mean, you can try the outside line. That's what happens. His best chance now is probably going to be get a little bit of a gap to him and get a bit of momentum shift going onto the straight.
I was already thinking about that.
Oh! Already manages to get just about alongside as they go across the start-finish straight now. And he's going to be on the outside, and that was really poor racecraft from Mika on that occasion. Or is it because he manages to get to the inside here? Will he hang it around the outside of... I forget what this corner is called. The rabbits here, I think? He manages to get it to work. My apologies about the comments on the racecraft. But now Amuda's looking to the inside, and it all goes horribly wrong for everyone again. Just kidding. Oh! Very close to the gravel for Mika. Joe, into the pits.
Nothing to worry about, mate. But I'm about to be pushed wide.
Ooh! Joe exits the pits.
Really weird. I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah, allow me, alright? Allow that, fam.
I just said a 117, I just noticed that.
Oh, well done, you won a medal?
Yes.
You're in 4th. Nah. Amuda looking to the inside. Yeah, interesting. We've been seeing a lot of runs through there, whether it's you, Amuda, or me earlier. Mika has managed to break the slipstream. Will he be able to break away from Amuda entirely? We'll have to see. Here we go, watching. This was on lap 12. Just watching back this as Mika went to the inside, and then the little bit of onion barges that occurred as Amuda retook the position. There it was, that contact that you just saw. Mika went a little bit wide, and that allowed the door to be opened, and Amuda back through. But now Mika back ahead again, of course, as we are on lap 14. CJ covers off the strategy call of Joe. Doesn't want Joe to get that much of an undercut on the fresher rubber, and manages to get out. And actually, now Joe is on the fresher rubber, he's going to be closer to that qualifying spec, and therefore should definitely have the pace to pass CJ, you would think. Tyres are up to temperature as well, but then again, CJ will come back towards the end of the stint. Gotta watch out for that. I believe that was Nils that just pitted from 3rd place, indeed it was. Will we see Mika go into the pits, or will he stay out for the one stop?
I will stay out!
Oh! What on earth just happened? We're gonna have to see this. Oh dear, what on earth is going on? Mika ran wide, nearly went into the pits, decided to stay out in the end. He nearly ran into the pit wall, nearly doing a
if I went in there, it would have been reset.
Oh dear, unbelievable scenes. Jeff, here we go. Rear wing cam on the Porsche of Crazy John. The Mad Greek at it again. Giving the slipstream to the Joe 2 guy. We're in the sector where the Audi should be the strongest here, and it is indeed closing in the slipstream as well, but perhaps not by as much as we would think. So maybe it was just a poor qualifying session from CJ that caused the gap, although he still managed to be quite a bit faster than the likes of Nils, and we know Nils isn't a slouch. Approaching sector 2. Just watch how the Porsche accelerates. Oh, what's Mika done this time? Someone's going into the pits, that's Mika.
I did the same mistake.
But this time he went into the pits. There he is. He's going to rejoin behind Amuda, because Amuda got the massive undercut on him.
I got strategies in my head.
No, I think what just happened is you just got played, but alright.
No.
Meanwhile, the battle for the lead. Joe goes a little bit wide. Almost seemed forced out there. Probably not intentional, just the understeer through that part of the corner. It's a very late apex, that final corner. Very easy to run wide regardless. And CJ still manages to defend.
Is that cold tires?
Oh, relax. You're in a desert. How are the tyres cold?
I don't know.
I assume that you just went off track there. It's a bit bumpy.
Almost. No, I wasn't told you briefed it.
Ooh! Joe's car just understeering slightly as he got caught out over the curb. The curb's very thin here as well, so you can't really use them too much, because they do have the tendency to throw you out.
Whoa!
Yankee with no brim. What has just happened to 4th place, or 5th place rather, Mika?
I CJ'd it.
There's no grass.
But that was a mad speed.
Here we go, watching what happened to Mika again. Just a slight clip, and that loss of traction is all it takes to be sent to Narnia and back again. Now down to 6th place as John Wandering goes past. John Wandering having a quite but consistent race at the moment. as the leaders are making their way towards turn 2. Going to see a little bit of lappery, probably not too long from now, maybe a few laps or so. We'll see how it goes. CJ with that 4/10 gap. Joe hasn't been able to make the most of those fresher tyres. Sure, he's managed to get back into the slipstream with the undercut, but he hasn't been able to find a way past, and crucially use the kind of pace we saw in qualifying in order to break away from CJ. Maybe what he needs is the traffic that he's coming up to play a little bit of a part. We'll see. Although blue flags normally indicate cars would just get out of the way. It isn't a multi-class race where you're told to hold your line.
Thanks for letting me know.
No problem. Oh, very aggressive stuff as they go through the final corner between the blue car and the red car. The red car and the blue car had a race. Hashtag Milky Bar advert. Thingamajig, whatever that was back in the day. I don't know.
I'm not from Britain, so I don't know.
Well, it's a great race at the moment. And considering it is just 6 cars running at the moment here at the Willow Springs International Raceway, it's good that we're seeing this kind of battling.
Hey, I brought it back. Miko came back. Miko showed.
Well, there is that as well.
I still have it a bit in GT Sport, but want me to on ACC, and I will wipe your
Trying to find the words while staying PG.
Wipe your face with the
It's gonna wipe your face.
I'm gonna wipe your face. I will clean it up so good.
Oh, that's just reminded me of that from the original Shrek movie, the Welcome to Duel song. Oh,
that's
dear.
a while ago.
Yes, the original Shrek was a while ago, wasn't it? Tyre wear check. CJ doing well. Joe doing less well. To be expected.
Personal bests.
What?
Yeah, I did a 117.3. How?
Oh, I did a 17.2, so get on my level.
Yeah, nah.
But, nevertheless, you are still sticking with John wandering at the moment. What was John's last lap time? We're going to find out shortly. It's a 117.3 for Mika, 119.6 for John. He's not really been able to go much faster than a 119 all race long. It's because he's on the medium compound, so he's choosing to go quite long on this. Possibly he's been on those tyres since the very start. No, I think he did make a pit stop at one stage, but maybe he's planning to just go on one more stop. So contrasting strategies, trying to do one stop less as we go back to that version of information on the screen. Mika all over the back of him like a rash. Oh, a little bit of onion barges, and he sends him off! He sent him off like a referee!
I feel so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh fudge.
I don't think he's quite gone into the pit lane, he's very close.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Does he have any damage? Yep, engine damage, rear aero as well.
Oh no. John, if you're watching, I'm so sorry. I wasn't intending to do that. Oh my god, I feel so shit. No, man, I'm so sorry.
Language, but I'll allow you on that occasion to express yourself.
Oh, I feel like an absolute peasant. Oh, they're coming close here. I'm gonna give way in the next part of the track here.
Okay, well, you'd probably still be investigated by the stewards, but it'd be a nice gesture. Just letting you know that in advance. Unfortunate the way that went. We're gonna see a replay of it now. Rear wing cam on John Wandering's car. Again, difficult with the closing speeds. It was more of a continuous closing speed, really.
I tried to brake, I think, and I was like, oh no. But I didn't fully hit him on my screen. I think I had a few centimeters left, but I just misjudged it.
Now, I could be wrong. I think it was the hit on the wall, the pit wall, after he went off. Yeah, you actually didn't cause any damage directly to him. It was the collision he had with the pit wall afterwards. that caused all the
but
damage.
still. I thought I had a few more centimeters left on my screen. I was panicking.
Unfortunate stuff, but good that John Wandering is carrying on. Always a good sport.
John, you're the fan favorite. You always will be.
Battle for the lead. The gap has gone up. 1 second, pretty much the gap between CJ and Joe. Joe is losing ground once again towards the end of a stint. What did I say? Who's always right? I'm always right. Oh, wow. CJ really chucking the car in through there. Let's see if we can get that on a replay. That was really epic. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh,
Right on the limits of grip.
I feel like such a horrible person right now.
Just focus on finishing the race at this stage. We're over half the race gone. I used to work for those guys. Well, I say work. Volunteer, sort of. I wasn't paid. I don't blame them for not paying me either. Plenty of friends in attendance here at Willow Springs.
Coronavirus?
Yes, slight concerns with that, but there's vaccines out,
It's
I'm
America.
sure.
It's America.
Yeah, the virus still exists in America, fam.
But it's American. Americans.
Whatever, McDonald's worker.
Would Sticks' American cousin be here?
What, you mean you, fat boy? Great name.
I'm not quick enough to be Sticks' American cousin.
Man's carrying ballast in the form of a Big Mac.
Oi! Why?
I don't know, alright. I need to entertain myself. The race has been great, but I gotta have a bit of banter here, alright? There's 6 cars. Because I can. Again, Joe's showing he has the 1 lap pace. He has the fastest lap at 1:15.5. But he's gone off! Joe has gone off! He's cracked like an egg and he's into the wall! He's picked some damage!
God. Oh my Nelly! Joe, watch it!
He's got to rejoin safely, indeed does so. Oh, what happened here? The tyres, there you can see the wear on them. He was in the slipstream. I think he was just caught out. So easily done. The marbles as well that build up over the course of the race. Yeah, he just slipped off into the wall, into the barrier, if you will.
Oh no!
And he's just exiting the pits. That's going to allow Nils to potentially get into second. Nils looking to the outside line of turn 1. Can't quite get it done. But now the battle between first and second's become a battle between second and third. Though I think Joe has gone onto fresh tyres indeed. Fresh super softs for Joe 2 Guy. It's going to be difficult for Nils on the worn super softs to keep up with him. But he is on a slightly less fuel load, I believe. I'm just going to quickly check that indeed. But Joe should be good to go to the end if he's only fueled up partially. But again, the tyre wear you've got to factor into that. It's going to be absolutely shot after 16 more laps. And now CJ, pretty much unchallenged unless he makes a mistake himself. But I was pretty much by myself when I made mistakes. And it's so easily done. Especially on this circuit where there is literally no margin for error. Forget your slight bits of tarmac runoff or astroturf. It's literally just sand.
Is it? I don't like sand.
Alright, Anakin. NS Anakin.
NS Anakin.
NS Skywalker.
NS Skywalker.
Oh dear, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I was twitching. And I
We're on
started
YouTube,
singing.
not Twitch. Well, blue flag's being waved for the car up ahead. I believe that is...
John.
No, it's a Muda.
Oh,
That's
it's
CJ. Oh, and then Muda's gone off. We just caught that live. He's done exactly what Joe did. 8 any car that gets close to CJ just goes into that wall. And it's not even like CJ himself do it. You know that one race back in, was it NES Season 4? Where it was Interlagos, and
oh, I remember that.
yeah, how I came close to both CJ and Joe, and essentially I ended up acting like a magnet, propelling one of them off in the complete opposite direction.
Was it in the LMP split for us?
I was in. I'm fairly certain I was. Oh, I remember a Z4 being involved. I think.
Oh
like,
no! Oh no! I rage quit that race. I was in the Subi. No! I've gone off.
Oh, we're gonna have to go to this. Hold on now. Fifth
I took a ride on the
is
hill.
this for position? No, it isn't for position. It's Nils overtaken. Well, actually, no, being re-overtaken by Amuda. So Amuda's finding pace. He's unlapped himself from German.
The Germans.
The German, yes. The German in the NSX.
Whoa, das ist sehr schön.
For a second I thought that was a stock car, it was just a tyre bollard over there in the background. These mirages out here today in the desert of Willow Springs International Raceway. CJ is texting while driving once again.
Oh, CJ, don't.
CJ, stop being a bad example for everyone. You at least better be, like, paused or something. Oh! Amuda's gone off! Is he heading into the pits? Oh! Very close to hitting the pit wall. Nils does go into the pits. This will probably be their final stop. Here we see the race-like aeroplanes machine. Classic livery of Milsman. Premium Motorsports ran outfit. They've currently got a minute and 1 second gap over Mika. I don't think that quite factors in the pit stop though. Mika's currently in 4th, but I think he's due a pit stop. He's rally crossing. Oh, he's gone airborne.
I know. I'm very scared.
Gotta rejoin safely. Who's that that's gone past? That is the Joe 2 guy.
My God.
CJ into the pits.
God was on my side.
CJ.
Thanks, baby Jesus.
Final pit stop for him. Should be moderately comfortable to go to the end. Mika does go into the pits as well. Here we see the Nukeshot Motorsport, Motul, Rebellion, whatever crew we're calling them nowadays, doing their stuff. Out the pits they go. None of them are being paid.
You should pay us.
No, I'll start paying the virtual pit crew before I start paying my drivers.
Wow.
No, that's a joke, alright? That's a joke. I need to be paid myself.
Oh my God.
Job stability in that. You know what? Even though Joe made that mistake,
I'm saying hi to the visitors.
I think because... Oh dear, yeah, I'll get back to my point in a second. Mika's gone to Narnia, it would seem. Unstable through the rabbit ear. And yep. Signing some autographs at the side of the circuit.
Always thinking about the fans. Position doesn't matter.
I mean... whatever you say, Chief. But back to my point, even though he did make a mistake, because it was towards the end of the lap, he didn't lose as much time, referring to Joe, and now he's only 2 seconds back from CJ. Admittedly, worse tyres, and they're going to keep getting worse, but it's not as big of a gap as I was expecting after that monumental crash. In fact, Joe has, not long ago, set the fastest lap again, a 1:14.8 for the Joe 2 guy, 8:49. Extremely fast.
This car on cold tires is so snappy.
Schnee, snore, snappy.
Yeah, I was exactly that.
Great banter. Oh dear, I'm just saying all of this old
They ready to be
stuff.
connected. Wait, it's connected, right?
That's whatever, McDonald's worker. I'm just saying all this old stuff that makes me sound like a boomer.
Get a job.
Get a life, get Swift cover.
No, get a job.
I've been
Stop
trying.
leeching off other people's money.
I've been trying to get a job for so long.
Have you been?
Yes. It's been it's like been a year and a third since I first started out with the job centre, and literally nothing has gone anywhere.
Come live here.
Ew,
There's
no.
plenty of jobs.
Go away.
A lot of mechanical jobs here.
Yeah, but like, you're there.
At Mercedes, Opel,
Yeah, but Mika, you're not getting the point here. You're there. I'm not going to Dutchland because you're there.
That's not very nice, is it?
Well, the gap between you and Jono at the moment, 2.1 seconds. Jono seems to be on slightly more worn tyres. They're on racing softs, interestingly enough, so it isn't all over just yet. The battle for 5th and 6th still very much in play. You can also see the Joe 2 guy in the very background of the shot on that straight. The straight that curves slightly in the middle as they enter the final corner.
Parabolica, but stretched.
Your face is parabolica. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Your face is
You
stretched.
just mean the top of my head is a normal shape.
Joe is going into the pits. He's not got damage. This is an interesting call. Maybe he's just going to try and cover off from Nils, I'd a guess. Because now he'll be able to definitely go to the end. He had quite a large gap over Nils anyway, and he's gone off. Nils has gone off. Wait, no, Nils hasn't gone off. That's a car in between. It's a lap down car.
It should be a Muda.
It's not. It is a Muda. It is a Muda. A Muda's got. He's got engine damage. He's into the pits. Has he just thrown away 4th place? What happened here? Same place as everyone else. Looking for that wide entry to maximise your run onto the straight, but then just getting too greedy. So easily done, and of course the mid-engine Ferrari picks up the engine damage as well as it picks up the rear aero from heavy impact.
Peasants.
I second that. Hashtag Bimmer Life. Or Bimmer World, I think the hashtag is. We'll see. Going on board with John Wandering. Oh, there's a Mika in the background. A wild Mika appeared. Hopefully he can keep it clean this time. Mika, I beg, keep it clean this time. 1 quarter of the race to go. Well, you know what happened last time. The WeatherTech Ferrari currently... Oh, look at the run from Mika! Oh, the spice! And he gets it done! Oh! Mika, that was the stuff of legends. But John Wandering comes back.
Mad.
That was insanity. John Wandering looking to the outside. Great racing here at the Willow Springs International Raceway. John Wandering nearly does what his teammate did and runs wide onto the gravel, manages to gather it up but loses the time to Mika. Amuda runs wide again. This time keeping it out the wall.
Mad.
That was mad. I need to see that on the replay 15 more times. Here
Holy cow.
Here it was. Just watch Mika here. The contrasting lines, I've said it again, take another drink. Running outside, I have not actually seen that for quite a while.
I'm so gassed.
That was so sick.
Oi.
And now the 2 Ferraris are getting together, they're 2 Golden Bear Motorsport teammates. Oh, and John Wandering drops a wheel up to the sand. That's allowing Amuda to go past. Stop with this NS Skywalker peasantry, alright? And now that's allowed Amuda to be released. They're on fresher tyres than Mika at this stage. They're on less fuel as well than Mika. They might have more pace than Mika. This is far from over for Mika. No pressure, lad.
Nah.
He is also gaining as well a little bit. Oh no, the gap's going up again. Oh, never mind, he just waited to get a late apex. as that's John wandering into the pits. Did he pick up damage from that? No, he's just going in to change the tyres. Probably super soft this time around for the American driver. No, regular soft. That's an interesting call. Maybe one thing I've noticed as well, for some cars they find more stability on the regular softs than the supers. So perhaps that's something that they've noted with the Ferrari Group 4. The Joe 2 guy, 8 seconds back from CJ, picking up a little bit of sand on the exit of the final corner again. The gap continuing to come down. The new fastest lap, 1:14.684. When was that set? Stupid graphics. Lap 34, it would seem, according to that ish, sort of. That's the purple mark thing. But still, CJ, just a handful of laps to go, really, for the Mad Greek. And it didn't look like it was going to go this way, based on qualifying.
That's Lady Gaga song.
This guy... Alright, fair play, fair play. Nielsen third, it looked like he could have potentially been in the fight for second when Joe made that mistake earlier, but unfortunately had to make a pit stop, of course. But again, another consistent drive by him. And then the laps down squad, 4th, 5th and 6th. Nika currently the head of that. The gap, 2.2 seconds, 2.4 seconds now. It's fluctuating between them and Amuda. And of course, John wandering, just going through the second sector in the earlier stages to the slowest part of the circuit. It's currently 10 seconds back. The gap coming down a little bit between Joe and CJ. To be expected with Joe on the fresher tyres. He's still going to be pushing for faster and faster and faster and faster and faster laps.
2 times was enough. Hey, Roger, what did we say about 1:17.2?
Hold on, I'm going to check. A 1:17.141 for Mika on low fuel, I might add. But it's all fine. Well done, Mika. But you're still far from out of the woods just yet. There's still a couple of Ferraris. One especially.
And I feel
quite
very
close.
intimidated by them.
Good, you should be.
Nice teammate support, that is.
Oh, no problem. I'm just being honest, you know.
Yeah, true.
Oh, the sound of that 458 Italia as well as they make their way down the hill.
I've definitely not put a wheel off track.
A little bit of dust kicked up. And indeed, the ground is being gained again. If Amuda gets into slipstream, will it all be over?
I'm done for it.
No. It's funny to just mess around with Mika. Sorry, it just is.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, we're now going to go on board, I think, with Amuda. Personal best for Amuda by 0.4 of a second. I'm not even making that up.
Alright.
Let's compare those last laps. For Amuda, it was a 1:69 last time around. 1:17.7 for Mika. So the Ferrari is coming into its own. Perhaps has saved a little bit on tyres. Actually, the tyre wear is quite even between the two of them. Interesting enough. Oh, Mika seemed to go a little bit slow through there. Was that?
I don't know.
Or was that just the camera? I don't know. It might just be my eyes.
Your dirty eyes.
There's a reason I have glasses.
Same.
You have glasses? Mad.
Yeah. I wear contact lenses now.
Oh, right. I was going to say I've never seen you with glasses in any of the photos that you've put up on Discord or whatever.
I have one now, but I look like SpongeBob with his jellyfishing glasses.
That's jokes. There you see, very up close with the track surface, the marbles that have built up, the chunks of rubber. Get on those, especially through that final corner. And, well, rest in pepperoni, I suppose. Race leader Crazy John, currently on that 38 of 40. It would seem that my calculations for race distance might have been slightly off. Either that, I don't know if it was actually meant to be done for an hour of racing or if it was just meant to be 40 laps.
I fucked it.
Oh,
sorry, language.
Well, here we see Amuda closing up. Does he get a run? Mika defends the inside line. Amuda looking to the outside, manages to slot ahead.
I had no speed.
Okay, adapt to the dirty air through here. Okay, Mika. Careful. Firmly grasp it, as Patrick Starr once said. Will he get a run? We'll have to see. But here's what happened to Mika. Just going a bit too deep. I mean, that's how he lost the momentum. Will he be able to gather it back? He goes to the outside, side by side, through turn one, and he manages to get it to stick. He's got the inside for the rabbit here.
I'm a god!
He says as he runs wide and is about to be re-overtaken. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you have this one. But far from over. The Ferrari's looking a little bit twitchy on the brakes. Oh, he goes a bit deep. Bit of gravel kicked up. Feel sorry for all the Jack Wilkinsons on site today, having sand kicked in their face, quite literally. Just going to check in on some of the others. Nils is just about to come across the start-finish line onto lap 39. Joe, 5 seconds back from CJ. His tyres are quite worn, he's quite low on fuel as well.
Oh no, Amuda, watch out!
Something's just happened to Amuda then, I assume. Let's see what happened on replay. Oh, did he just run wide?
Just shot wide. I think he dumped be on the sand.
We'll have to see how this develops, but the gap between Mika and Amuda has gone back up again to around 2.7-ish seconds. But despite a qualifying that looked very one-sided, the race has been a pretty dominant display from this guy. Crazy John. 4-second lead, 5-second lead actually, I should say.
Who has a bigger problem? And I also have.
As, yep, Mika's gone off. Gather it up, careful, careful. You'll still have one more lap. Amuda goes by. We're going to see this on replay. Mika, again, same place, just running a bit too deep. I think the tyres are a bit too worn to be braking that late through that corner. Hint, hint.
Last lap
no,
wasn't a problem.
No,
now it was.
Well, just be careful, Chief.
I just misjudged it.
One of those things. Well, Amuda's up to 4th now, not because of that. 1.1 seconds the gap, that is coming down. But Crazy John makes his way around the final corner. I'll get to that in a bit, but Crazy John, the checkered flag is out. He wins the Desert Duel Challenge. Congratulations to CJ. Joe will come across the line in 2nd. John Wandering crosses in 6th. A couple laps down in the end. I shall get the fuel data up shortly. Amuda is not that critical on fuel.
Oh, I thought he was saving fuel. The more I
he's
gain
on less than you, but he's not going to run out. But Mika is very close to slipstream range. He just needs to get into that, and he will be set, you would think, for a run to the flag. He does get into it. We'll have to see how that unfolds, but of course, Nils, a very solid run, pretty much by himself. 3rd place for Nilsman 2002. Congratulations to them. But with 4/10 of a gap between Mika and Amuda, who's going to get that elusive 4th place on the podium. It looks like it is going to be Amuda as Mika runs wide.
I just went for it way too hard.
A great battle though, nonetheless, from all of our drivers, with the exception of me today. But it is what it is. But well done, of course, to Crazy John on a fantastic result. Great defensive work to keep that charging Audi behind while its tyres were fresh and allow it to burn them up throughout the stint. And that really seemed to be the key for CJ in order to manage to get the win here today. Is the world a donut shape? These are the real questions, Mika. Some stuff going off in chat. Here are your final results then. Crazy Jump wins the race by 4.4 seconds from the Joe 2 guy. Nilsman comes home in 3rd place on the same lap, 46 seconds back. A lap down was Amuda and Mika, but a very close battle between the two of them to the line sees only separated by 9/10 of a second as the flag. John wondering 2 laps down at the end. Of course, he had his issues that are coming together with Mika that put him off strategy, but I'm sure the stewards will look into that and such. Of course, most incidents, as expected, not intentional, but it is just what it is.
I was gonna go for a 2-stop on lap 30, but if I think I would have stuck with that, I would have been quicker, I think. But everyone was spitting, and Amuda was spitting after you crashed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go with that, so I have more time, and...
Is that the technical term?
Yeah. Fair
enough. Swablu has just joined the chat because I've said the word donuts, and him being as round as he is, you know, his donut senses were tingling.
I wanna see the move I pulled off, but I don't know where it was.
You'll probably be able to see it if you watch back the stream after that gets re-uploaded. I need the views. Banter. Car was unsettled, so he had to lift. Yeah, that seemed to be the case from what we saw on the replay cameras. One good thing, I suppose, about having less in attendance means less action to miss. We managed to catch quite a lot of action here today, and even though it was just 6 cars, old Gran Turismo style, it was still really, really juicy action, not only at the front, but also towards the mid and back. Very exciting stuff here today. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, again, be sure to leave a like, consider subscribing if you want to stay in touch with more of the Nukeshot Endurance series and other content that gets posted here on Nukeshot Media. Be sure to also check out the links in the description for not only our Discord and Twitter, but also the GT Planet thread if you want to get involved in any of the events in the upcoming Sundays and weeks to come. There's still, I believe, some slots. I think quite a lot of the slots are taken, but the likelihood is we'll need some reserves, so there's always that. And yeah, I believe that's pretty much it from us here today. Mika, anything to add?
No, I had fun, actually.
Yeah, it was.
Apart from a few mess ups, I had fun with these. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice change, I suppose, to hit the track instead. Note to self, if GT7 is going to be delayed until like a year's time, like December 2021, consider buying a new DualShock. Reminder to self to do that.
Edit.
Oh, but again, more video footage of the kind of struggles that your boy has to deal with the broken controllers. sad times. I will watch that back actually, at some point. We'll see. But from all of us here at Nukeshot Media, hope you've enjoyed. I've been Zokeo.
And oh yeah, sorry, I was looking at my phone.
He's been nobody apparently.
Your boy NS Skywalker, I don't like sand.
And we will see you next week out for what is going to be the Porsche versus Toyota event, if I'm not mistaken. That one is going to be multi-class classic NES format, Group 1s, Group 3s. We hope to see you there at... what circuit is that at? I believe it's Dragon Trail Gardens. So, another very interesting circuit going out there to Croatia. So yeah, hope to see you then.
See ya.